Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd do like a full video on the squats that I did on Saturday. I thought they deserved like a full video. If you haven't watched that video, then click up here and go and watch it because it's a good vlog. And I thought I would just talk about how I started bracing properly and how that like basically transformed my squats, because I think I've always been strong enough to be able to do over 120 back squat. Like I've kind of been lingering around there for quite a while, but I really do think that I am strong enough to have done it like a while ago. But the way that I've been bracing has like changed the game. And I'll also be covering like, should you be wearing a belt, who I recommend belts for. So first off, when I say bracing, I mean the ability to keep tension throughout your torso so that you can A, not collapse in on yourself, and B, generate the most amount of power possible. So I'll admit that until recently, I never really had like a proper like bracing breathing technique. And it's not that I never felt braced, I just wasn't sure how to do it consistently, and what I was doing was right when I got it right, but when I got it wrong, I got it very wrong. What's worse is that when the weight got heavier, I just like all around my midsection, all around my torso, all around my trunk was just loose, it was just rubbish, and I couldn't get the brace properly, so that when it got heavier, it actually just got worse. So I found a cue that literally changed the game, changed everything. I stopped thinking about bracing as like a squeezing of my core. Instead, I thought of it as a breathing into my core, as an expanding of my trunk. Technical term is known as intra-abdominal pressure. So I think of it as an expansion of your whole trunk. Breathe into your belly, into your sides, into your back. Sounds really weird, but it works. Trust me. May feel a bit weird at first, but that's okay. Practice makes perfect, so just keep practicing. Not just on the heavy lifts, but in every single one leading up to that. That way, like me, you'll have an understanding of what it's supposed to feel like, how you're supposed to do it effectively, and hopefully that'll then transfer over to your lifts and you'll feel more powerful, more stable, and stronger. So like I say, when I'm talking about bracing, I'm talking about the biggest inhale, like you can see here me doing on my lifts. I'm talking about a huge inhale that's pressing everything out and breathing into my stomach to make sure that you get the biggest brace. It's not just about squeezing, it's about pushing out. Think about like bringing it all up and like pushing out against it. Now you might say to me, if you've got this bracing thing down so well, Han, why are you wearing a belt? Why do you need a belt? Is it necessary to have a belt? Well, to you I say, first and foremost, belts aren't cheating. You don't put them on and then magically increase your lifts by like 50 kilos. You must have a good grasp on how to brace properly and how to breathe properly in order to best execute your lifts. Fun fact, provided you know how to brace properly, weightlifting belts can actually help you get like a bigger brace, a more, like a deeper brace, a stronger brace, by adding that like mechanical help to your core. Because bracing is pushing out, expanding your trunk, having a belt there to push against it means you can push even harder, brace more effectively. Granted, this doesn't mean that you should wear your belt for every single set. As a general rule of thumb, I would say that it is only necessary over 85% depending on the reps and sets that you're doing. But it does mean that when you put your belt on for heavy sets and reps, you'll be confident in your bracing and it won't let you down. And I would recommend them to anyone who is taking their lifting seriously, as they not only help you brace properly, but can help with fatigue management when you're faced with volume, etc. So there aren't many guaranteed ways of improving your lifts, but bracing properly is definitely one of them. For me, the biggest game changer was that by bracing properly, was able to control my lifts a lot more and like push through the bottom a lot more stable and a lot more upright. Because obviously I have longer limbs, it's easier for me to just like push my trunk forward and then just fall over and fail the lift. But because I managed to brace properly, I managed to keep an upright torso and stay like a lot stronger. The final bit about belts that I just kind of want to put in here, as I feel like this video is like a little bit like mishmash everywhere, but I kind of hope that you liked seeing my build up to 122 because I thought it was really cool and I wanted to share it anyways. You can go for like two types of belts. Like I see two types. You have like the soft Velcro belt, which is what I have, or you have like a thicker, chunkier leather belt, which is a lot harder. To be honest, it's all personal preference. I prefer to have the Velcro belt as I think it's more comfortable around my torso. I also have like a really horrible story about leather belts, which I will share in my next vlog, so make sure that you subscribe to hear that story because it really isn't good. And like since then, I've just had like a fear of like wearing leather belts. I just think they're just too stiff and they just scare me. So it really is up to you, and if you can get both and just try them out, then I would recommend it. If you can't and you're a beginner, then I would recommend having like a more malleable belt, just from personal experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel, because it means a lot that you are all here with me every single day. I do upload videos every single day, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on anything, because there's so much exciting stuff happening here. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.
way you act. I like everything about you.